In a quaint little village, there lived a young man named Oliver. He was known far and wide for his talent and intelligence. However, his gifts were often overshadowed by his incessant bragging and boasting. Oliver had a habit of exaggerating his achievements and abilities, weaving grand tales to impress others. His dishonesty, arrogance, and conceit were evident to all, but he seemed oblivious to the negative impact it had on his relationships and personal growth. As the years passed, Oliver's false pride only grew stronger. He craved validation and attention, and he believed that the more he boasted, the more people would admire him. The villagers, once charmed by his potential, began to distance themselves from him, tired of his endless tales and self-centeredness. Even his close friends couldn't bear his arrogance any longer. One day, a wise old sage arrived in the village. The villagers gathered to hear his wisdom and seek his counsel. Intrigued by the opportunity to learn something new, Oliver attended the gathering as well, hoping to impress everyone with his brilliance. As the sage spoke, his words were profound and filled with wisdom. He shared stories of humble heroes who had achieved greatness through their actions, not their words. He emphasized the importance of honesty, kindness, and self-awareness on the path to personal growth and enlightenment. Oliver's eyes were opened, and for the first time, he saw the error of his ways. The sage's words struck a chord deep within him. He realized that his false pride had been holding him back all this time. It was time to change, to let go of his deceitful habits, and embrace a more genuine way of living. Determined to transform himself, Oliver sought the sage's guidance privately. He confessed his weaknesses and acknowledged the harm he had caused with his arrogance. The sage listened patiently and saw the sincerity in Oliver's eyes. He agreed to mentor him, but warned that true change would require dedication and consistent effort. Oliver began his journey of self-improvement with the guidance of the wise sage. He started by being honest with himself and others. Whenever the urge to boast arose, he reminded himself of the harm it had caused in the past. Slowly, but steadily, he began to mend broken relationships by showing genuine remorse and humility. As he shed his false pride, Oliver discovered a new sense of freedom. He no longer felt the need to prove himself constantly. With a newfound humility, he could appreciate the talents and achievements of others, forming meaningful connections along the way. With time and effort, Oliver's transformation became evident to the villagers. They were surprised to witness the positive change in his behavior. Slowly, but surely, the village welcomed him back into their community with open arms. They saw a kinder, more authentic person emerging from behind the mask of arrogance. Oliver's personal growth was not without its challenges. He still faced moments of temptation to resort to his old habits, but with the sage's guidance and the support of his friends, he stayed on the right path. As he continued to evolve, opportunities for success and growth presented themselves to Oliver. However, this time, he didn't seek recognition through bragging and boasting. Instead, he worked hard, demonstrated his skills through actions, and earned the respect and admiration of others genuinely. As the years passed, Oliver became a respected member of the village. His story became a beacon of hope for those who struggled with their own false pride. He taught them the value of honesty, humility, and the beauty of letting go of the need to constantly impress others. And so, the once arrogant and conceited young man, Oliver, grew into a wise and humble individual who understood that true success and growth come from within, through the courage to let go of false pride and embrace a more authentic way of living.